Why do East Asians simp for Paris so much? I do not know. But they are massive Francophiles. I explored China's failed $1 billion copy of Paris, Real City
There
by
are
Yes
strange
Theory.
places in our world, and today we're investigating one of them. A real city that apparently some people live in, which is also a copy of Paris in China.
One of the strangest real estate stories you may ever see. Entire cities designed to look like Paris, so why doesn't anybody want to live there?
Online, it seems like this place is abandoned, however, and it's impossible to get any up-to-date, reliable insight into what goes on in this city.
Like, not many people go to this place. There aren't any updated videos or anything from it, so I don't know.
China's been quite notorious for its mega infrastructure projects that sometimes end up abandoned. Is this one of them? Well, in our second...
Right off the bat, like, this is not as aggressively anti-China in its slant, openly mentioning things such as sometimes they end up failing. Like, I feel like when you watch a video like this, my expectation immediately is like, China is on the fucking verge of collapse. It's going crazy. It's really bad. It's exploding. They're shooting you if you go to a fucking place like this. Anyway, let's
second
keep going.
adventure in China, we decided to take a train out there with the aim to explore and find some locals to talk to and document properly what goes on in Tianqiu, China.
All right, the adventure begins.
The adventure begins. We look like an explorer squad right now. We got our backpacks, we got the different nationalities, different, levels of skills in different areas, sandwiches.
This is like Ocean 6, actually.
Does feel like
A little homesick with all this, so we're gonna head back to Paris. No.
Our team this trip is quite special. Unfortunately, as you know, once again Amar's visa to China got turned down and he missed the trip. On the other hand, Darren, for those of you who have been with us since...
Why? Why did his visa get turned down? Does China even ever turn down visas? What the fuck is that?
Since the very start, will remember that he is one of the 4 original founders of Yes Theory, back from 2015 to 2017. And this is the first trip he's joining us on since then. He's one of the sweetest and smartest people I know, but may also be a serial killer.
Are you a serial killer, Darren?
It's pretty wild looking out the window of the train and just seeing all the copy-paste buildings, just endless sea of high-rises. You're really starting to get a sense for the scale of this country. I mean, we just rolled past these cities that you've never heard of that are probably the size of Paris.
there was actually a point where Thomas and I were talking when we first landed in China, where I was like, how many people live in China? Is it like a billion something? And Thomas goes, that something is the size of the United States. 1.4 billion. That 0.4 is bigger than the US. The scale of it's insane.
It's also so new. Not even 20 years of architecture type,
Yeah.
This adventure in China is brought to you by ourselves. So just a quick reminder that there are only 7 days left for our Black Friday promo on cdiscomfort.com with a free keychain, a free conversational card game, and a free dat hat as gifts with purchase based on purchase amount. On top of all of that
Ethical
goodness,
reacts,
in
baby.
the theme of the drop, Talk to Strangers, we're also going to match 2 amazing humans who purchased
Shouts
for a
out to
Yes
Yes
Theory
Theory.
style trip together to spark a new friendship for life somewhere in the world. So
We
check
do
out
ethical reacts up
cdiscomfort.com
in this
link before this promo is gone in a week.
There's something about being in a place that's your home that somebody copied and pasted and put it thousands of miles away, and you're about to step into it.
This doesn't look like anything that we've seen so far in China.
Okay. It's like we stepped into a completely different world just by entering the hotel.
I kind of feel like at home. Look at this.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
It's like artwork of Napoleon and Mona Lisa.
Oh.
And the King of France.
What the hell?
It smells really nice.
Yeah. But there's nobody here. I feel like we've entered like a movie set. You know, it's like Truman Show, but we're the characters.
I'm just realizing it's the first time I ever see Mona Lisa. It's in China. I've never seen it in Paris.
Maybe when we go back, we should go back to the things you haven't seen. The hotel rooms here are super cheap. It's $70 for 1 room.
Oh wow.
For 2 beds. So like $35 per person.
It doesn't seem like there's anybody in this hotel though.
crowning of Napoleon.
It's not like they took a photo and copied it. They like recreated it.
It's a painting? Wow, it is a painting.
Yeah.
That's literally the least interesting part about this hotel or this entire process. Is like, yeah, man, they have paintings in China. What the Why do East Asians simp for Paris so much? I do not know, but they are massive Francophiles.
Understand how deep the fascination with Paris comes from. You can really see it here, like how obsessed, especially people in China, are with Paris.
They are. It's true.
But it's plastic. Okay, I don't know if I should be scared or excited.
There's a whole syndrome for it.
Monet Gallery? What is happening?
Monet is here, bro.
This is a very famous Monet. These ones. Jan, what do you think so far?
It's big and confusing.
We also have one of our new friends, Yan, along with us. When we asked a Chinese friend of ours who the yes theory in China was, they answered Yan. She started barely over a year ago and mostly creates videos on Chinese platforms, but also posts on YouTube with a channel named Little Chinese Everywhere. She's got amazing videos in China. Highly recommend you check her channel out. She's joining us as a local friend and to help us communicate. I'm honestly not too sure how she'll stand us for the next 2 weeks, but I guess let's see.
That's sick, by the way. That's the way to do it. Immediately love this channel. Not fucking shitting on Chinese people immediately and bringing on like a Chinese person themselves, like a Chinese person to also talk about the actual perspective. Huge.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, this is weird. Now this is weird. But at the same time, props to that. They really created the effect.
It does feel like being kind of home a little bit.
Yeah.
But like the pillars, like everything. No, this is like way more accurate in a feeling than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Feels like we have thousands of questions now. Now the question is, can we find people who we can ask these questions to?
And just ask them why.
What is
Why?
What we've read online is that this place is abandoned. Occupancy is very low. It really does look like Paris right there.
There are people living there, eh? You see laundry.
Yeah.
We gotta get into some of these buildings and see what the apartments look like. It's still a French building, but it's like...
This is sick, dude. This is actually sick. I've never watched a Yes Theory video before, but it seems like they're very wholesome. Ludwig reacts to them all the time. I get why now.
Now it's very Chinese companies.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is insane.
It's jumping in
Oh
between.
my god.
Hello.
And all of a sudden, as we turn around a corner, ladies and gentlemen, there she was.
There's no one here.
This street is called Champs-Élysées.
Are you kidding?
This one. What the heck? It's just kind of eerie because there's really no one in like an iconic monument area. I'm so used to seeing the Eiffel Tower and just like swarms of people.
Yeah.
It's like almost like the apocalypse, and then you see the Eiffel Tower.
You live in Paris
Speechless.
currently.
Yeah. Like it feels both familiar and not. Like every shop here is obviously Chinese.
Look
Yeah.
at all the
can tell on
clothes.
the laundry.
There's so many people. So it seems like it actually worked. Like the people.
He's like, it seems creepy. I do not see any. It is lacking the poop smell.
People actually moved here.
But there's nobody here.
There's a real estate center right here where you can
It's so clean.
inquire about buying property.
你好。
咱们先买一栋，因为他们是法国人，所以呢，他们想在小巴黎也买一个。
是吧？
对，
你好。
坐上。这个 So I said that you have Chinese family because you need to have a Chinese household. to buy
We're
a
like
property.
family here. We're like friends, family.
Yeah.
We're not lying, right?
Yes,
Or did you use?
definitely.
Did you use?
Could we visit some
That's a way to
这边
actually
有
enter.
空房可以看吗？
有可以看。
We went from just rolling into moving in very fast. Maybe they built this first and Paris copied them. Who knows? I can't get over this. I can't get over that. Okay. Not really in. There it is. Okay. You can see that tower.
I'm processing a lot.
Made my love riding dandelion.
What's that? What they said.
Well, they got a nice view.
When we first arrived, we weren't too sure what to feel. The streets were mostly empty, but it was also only 11 a.m., and likely people were at work or just at home. With confusion, however, we kept going, hoping to find some people to talk to.
请问你是住这儿吗？
对，怎么了？
Has he been to Paris?
没有，
No, never.
都是差不多都是网上了解的。
Only through the internet.
What is the best thing with living in this city?
我觉得这里比较人流量比较还好，但是也比较休闲这种嘛。
Does he live in this area?
很往前面一点，大概走路要15分钟的样子吧。
But his shop is here.
Wow.
Is his shop? The clothes shop here?
Yes.
Oh.
And hearing he had a clothing shop gave us a little idea.
This is not the only Chinese city which has copied architecture from abroad. In the Chinese city of Suzhou, there are many duplicated bridges, including London's famed Tower Bridge. Another Chinese city near Beijing has an American theme. This copy of Jackson Hole has cowboys, a church, and Route 66. Another city in Shanghai, known as Thamestown, is modeled after London. It has a Harry Potter statue, a Winston Churchill statue, iconic red phone booths from Britain, and security guards here are dressed in British uniforms. These cities generally copy architecture and culture from other developed nations, and they target the Chinese people who like and enjoy the culture of these cities. But all is not well for these cities, as many of these places are not drawing a large number of residents. And recently, the Chinese government announced that these knockoff cities are at odds with socialist core values and says it wants to rename them.
I thought that they were gonna do like make him dress Fred.
他们从巴黎来的，看到这儿来。
Who plays basketball?
He's 85 years old and he plays basketball.
I'm not watching the Jobbery video right now. I don't know where you're coming from. I don't know why you think it's the Jobbery video. We've literally been watching this for 10 minutes and 29 seconds. Clearly at the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break, and you're going to be watching that right now.
这叫神老一辈的。
但是他想跟你一起打球。
Sorry.
哎，你问他，他打什么位置的？我是打后卫的。
Which position are you
Point
playing?
guard. Back like that. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Okay.
是。
He said you can listen to the music.
Oh,
Here in the
so good.
He said sit down and enjoy the food.
谢谢，这100岁了。
He said he's only 10 years away from 100 years old.
What is her secret to get all this?
Oh my god.
Did that just happen? I'm getting so inspired because there were some people in Sweden who said like don't go to China. You can't talk about an entire country when it comes to the people and humanity. Like just so pure moments which you can't find on the internet. You have to go and travel and have the medicine as the traveling, and then we're here.
Amen, baby.
This is an undiscovered blue zone.
Yeah, literally.
What's Blue Zone? What the hell's going on?
It's you don't watch yesterday videos?
Honestly, in the US, the narrative of China is very fear-based. As an American, you know.
Yo, this channel is fucking sick. It's so sick. That's crazy. Are they allowed to do this on YouTube? Humanize the Chinese? I feel like this is, it's giving tanky, okay? I'm getting tanky vibes, chat. It's kind of crazy that they're like in China and they're not immediately pointing to every Chinese person and being like, these guys are dying. The economy is dead. You missed out. They used to live in LA. These are the best and brightest from a horrible city.
You know, and I think for all of us, we come here, we have these incredible interactions with people, and we're like, this is crazy. And meanwhile, you're like, this is pretty normal.
Yeah, for me, it's really, I'm so used to it, so I don't get.
I explored China's failed $1 billion copy of Paris, Real City. Yeah, I think they got away with this video by debating people into watching it with a inherently anti-Chinese slant in the title. And then they just they're doing expert level clickbait.
Get the other perspective. But I think media really reports on, political stuff. It's never about ordinary people. But I also find that human beings are the same. So wherever I go, I always meet people of this kind.
The natural state is love.
Just humans, baby.
These guys are sick. Genuinely shocking. I've never seen it like this. I've never seen it done like this. YouTube and Reddit in general have a perspective that is so deeply and undesirably xenophobic. I don't know. I'm shocked at how nice they are.
你好，你好，好好。
我们都很好，你们也很好啊。
I want to see that view.
Let's ask and we see what to say.
我说我们想上去拍个照，可以吗？
We have to go like this.
He's just interrupting his construction day. 你好。 Wow, beautiful.
Very beautiful.
This is amazing. Look at this. It's like surprisingly beautiful. From this way, it really does look like some neighborhood of Paris I don't know.
So what is this city? Well,
I don't get it. Why aren't they pestering every Chinese person about Xinjiang and how they love how they love what China's doing there, or about how they have to forcibly annex Taiwan? I'm a Redditor, and this is the only way I interact with people that are not from Iowa. I try to figure out where they're from and immediately start spitting weird random political things. They're not political at all. I know, man. I'm being sarcastic. They're fucking awesome. Why are they not harassing the locals?
in 2007, a Chinese real estate company began its construction mostly at the time surrounded by farmland. The primary motivation behind creating Tianqiu was to attract homebuyers seeking a unique and aesthetically pleasing environment. The project was a part of a broader trend in China at the time, where developers were creating themed towns and entire cities based on foreign landmarks and architectural styles. However, at the onset, partially from its strange location, occupancy and interest for the city seriously lacked, earning it this reputation of a ghost town.
That's a copy of a Versailles fountain.
So this is how it looks like in Versailles as well?
Identical.
Ish.
No, not completely. Look at that view.
Yeah, man.
It's wild to be this close. We should definitely go towards it.
The real Eiffel Tower is 3 times as tall. And it really makes you realize how big the real one is.
Yeah.
Around the Eiffel Tower, there's like an abandoned construction site. Look, that doesn't look.
Oh wow.
It is a little weird to leave this stuff around here.
It is.
It's like they gave up on finishing whatever they were. Like it's kind of overgrown around.
Jamie XXMV made here. Why did you send this to me? I need to know. I need to know why you sent this to me right now. I'm sorry. Skill Cylinder, explain the thought process. Will shows it to us a lot. What does that have to do with anything? Oh, it was made here, like in China, Paris?
I literally, look at this. Come on. There you go.
I'm trying to be discreet here.
Nice.
It's interesting. People online made me believe that this place was basically abandoned, and maybe a few years ago it was way less inhabited than it is now. People seem to be coming out, hanging out. There's more life. It feels less eerie and strange and deserted, and it actually feels like people exist here.
The town square got packed.
Yeah, man.
Once the sun started going down, everybody came out.
你好，你好。Wow.
我跳绳的，是这样玩。
Whoa. How is it to live here? Are you having fun times with your friends?
Doing an interview with 3-year-old children.
在这边住了多少年了呀？住多久了？
我们刚刚搬过来。
啊，刚搬过来
我们
是吧
7月份搬过来。
搬到这边来了呀？
对，那边房子买不起来，那边4万多嘞。
哦哦。
对啊。
Matt's making friends.
He's laughing so much he can't stand up.
我被你激动一下，让我玩吧。
I thought this whole story would be like going to this abandoned copy of Paris, and instead we like want to move here. Hi.
This is sick.
In the evening, the whole city came alive.
Crepe?
Okay.
Crepe in Paris, baby. Just got a crepe by the Eiffel Tower. Very good.
And we got to see a side of it that I guess the news maybe didn't stick around long enough to see. A very communal, family-oriented environment.
Bro, I fucking love this goddamn video. Oh my God. This is officially one of my favorite YouTube videos. Jesus Christ, these guys are awesome. Holy shit, dude. Yes, Theory. Yes, for me. Okay. I love these guys now.
Where kids are safe enough to run around
I
the
have
streets.
I have not encountered any of their stuff in so long. This was a video that you guys wanted me to watch. So lovely. True to like, I mean, you say Anthony Bourdain, it humanizes the people that you normally never see. It dispels rumors.
And without their parents.
Nice to meet you. Hi. Where are you from?
Sweden, America, and Paris.
Bro, there's still 2024. There's still motherfuckers in here being like, you're stealing their content or other people's content. It's awesome. Still with the React gauge. It's like, dude, you gotta find a new avenue. You know what I mean? Please.
Yeah.
It's a small Paris.
What is happening right now? We were told this place was abandoned. There are people out dancing. Look at this. People are just, okay, what is happening?
All of a sudden, in a story we were expecting would be exploring an abandoned city, we found ourselves dancing with locals in front of a copy of my home country's most famous landmark.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Strange as the situation itself is, as a plot twist travel memory, it couldn't have been any better.
Everyone is so smiley and so friendly and so open. I was not expecting when we woke up that we were gonna dance by the Eiffel Tower.
Just a week into our trip to China, many of our expectations have been shattered, which made us feel at this point that we had to dial up our challenges with more complicated.
You wish that was you? Yes, absolutely. I'll watch their other videos as well, but for the time being, I think at 6:30, the year of our holy Lord.
Apart from building copies of Paris, Wyoming, London, another city is also based on Manhattan. The reason why a lot of these cities have not been able to attract a large number of customers is because the planners of these cities didn't anticipate that the country's economy would slow down dramatically as compared to the growth rate China achieved around 2010. According to Business Insider, China has at least 65 million empty homes, enough to house the entire population of France. The reason of these cities not reaching their full occupancy is because they are a symptom of mismatched supply and demand. Many of these empty homes are sold out to investors and buyers but are not occupied by either the owners or renters. Another reason is that China builds a lot of new homes. China is building 15 million new homes every year, 5 times as many as Europe and US combined. In 2 decades, China went from 35.8% of its population living in urban areas to 61% of its population living in urban areas. But recently, this urbanization rate slowed down a bit, and builders didn't anticipate this. Builders also didn't catch the fact that a lot of this urbanization is not due to people moving from rural areas to urban areas, but rather rural areas being reclassified as urban areas due to recent developments. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and thanks for watching.